Oh boy, 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 boy. Okay, so
Now
just
that is
gotta
a remarkable amount of lava. Do you think anyone ever falls in? Good day to you.
That's the proving grounds. I think I remember this from the first time I played.
Welcome to Jan Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum. I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object. For 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit.
I don't know what either of those are.
Cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself. Of course, keep in mind we also take items on trade.
Let's see here. Nothing. Awesome. Good talk.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking
Rhymes
for a
with
safe
truck.
return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by dark spawn that way. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
Oh, geez, I guess I'll go that way? Jeez.
A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Why'd you say that, Zevran? What the hell?
It's about time the Darkspawn started attacking the surface. They bothered us for far too long.
Drunken dwarves. What could be the harm? Do you know that dwarven ale isn't truly ale at all? And it's black. Marvelous.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view. A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
Oh, well,
Did
I
you
thought...
need something else, Warden? So you come to Taps. I guess you're not asking for anything. It's the Bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg.
Oh, Lord.
That's the place to go. He'd be in the Diamond Quarter. Pardon, the Nobles District. Upstairs from here, however you call it. The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castlists build their nests. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving. It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter. A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brew?
Ugh.
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself? Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the Deep Roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka... something like that. I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the Deep Roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines. I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs. Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Yeah, finally.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones. Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers.
Huh.
Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after. Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the Deep Roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they... Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Badly. You're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Huh. So there's no way to move up.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. As you wish.
Interesting.
They're everywhere! I can't take it! What? Get away! You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends! They follow you. Once you are in the story, They possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear
hell is he
chasing a
talking
lie.
about?
I won't.
What? That's just a bunch of nonsense.
As you say.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not. Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
Huh.
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change. Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you. King Harrowmont stole the throne. Now it...
I wonder what he was saying. Peanut! I'll be right back. Oh, okay, sorry about that.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. I'm Brother Burgle of the Red Cliff Chantry. I returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. But Orzammar persists in worshipping its paragons and forefathers instead of the Maker.
Let them worship whatever they like. The Kun is the only way to enlightenment. Perhaps each must find his own way to the truth.
Are you saying you will help? The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's Luxury Goods Shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying? Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad thing. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work you've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself. Of course we are. Weak surfaces like you touch the raw ore, and you'll bleed from your eyeballs in hours. Weird seeing how big you are. Even surface dwarves lose it. Us down here, though, we should be able to handle it just fine. Only not too much, and not every day, and not breathing the dust, and not direct in the blood. Ancestors' own bad luck. Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Oh, jeez, he's crazy. Good lord, 87 gold? Let's keep fire on for right now.
You look like you're not from around here.
Oh, what gave it away?
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. I want to go to the Circle to study. I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast.
Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down. Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets.
What's a nug?
Dish of turnip, I say. Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
I don't know what a nug is.
Why would such a small people build things so tall? They must own an impressive array of ladders.
It's actually a solid question. Let's see what's down here.
We are here to kill them all, yes? For sport?
No.
Enemies approaching.
Maybe.
More the fools they. Has begun. Time to dance.
Whew.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again. I still remember my first battle.
Damn.
I would like bandages.
You'll be fine.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
What?
You haggle like a merchant born. Deal. Here's the lyrium, then. You, probably don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
Okie dokie.
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me, I swear.
Jeez, this place is a trash pit.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Okay.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple. Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill?
What?
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed.
Jesus.
I don't know where you're from, but in Orzammar, casteless have no lineage, so it's no crime to hurt you. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town. Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place. If you have that kind of coin, Salroka, you don't want to drink what they've got here. Take yourself up to Tapster's. Long as your face isn't branded, they've got anything you want. I'll just stay out of your way then.
Huh.
Spare a bit for the needy? Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I. Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to...
What?
No! I can't bear to even think of it! My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a minor, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why?
Don't look a gift warden in the mouth.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Okie dokie. Huh. There is nothing in here. To Tapsters!
What are you looking at, stranger? I could be. What business is it of yours? I have no daughter.
Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine. What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Jesus.
Look, just tell her we never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Oh, that was easy. Figured he'd ask me to go on some ridiculous quest to do blah 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 blah, etc. etc. And then bring it back to him for blah blah blah.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
What? No thanks. I don't need a dwarf kid. That's a strange offer.
It has begun.
So that's a nug. It's like a big rat.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell. Taraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Nice. Oh, another nug. I don't see any more over here. But I hear one up here.
The Kunari mentioned something of equality when we last spoke. I said that all were equal under the Qun, yes. All who accept the Qun have their place as any other. In the lands we occupy, even the elves have come to embrace this concept. And if this place is at the bottom? If that is where one belongs, then that is where one should be. The Kunari are a very practical people, Sten. It is as I have always said, but I thank you.
Huh.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the proving arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show. Enjoy our grand city.
Interesting. I wonder if we'll actually be able to fight in the proving.
I wish to say that it has been pleasant fighting at the Qunari's side. I feel the same. You are a remarkable construct, Kadan. A warrior to be feared. No more than the Qunari, surely. The way it strikes down its foes, marvelous. I smile each time you roar a battle cry, knowing our foes tremble.
Jesus.
I could watch you fight all day long. The skill you display, the form, how the light plays on its muscles. I mean, yes, well done with the fighting.
You as well.
Yeah.
Right. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
That is all disturbing stuff. Getting a little gay there, Shell.
That's excellent armor. Dwarven make?
Higher class of midget
You
lives
have
here,
come
I'll
at a
wager.
difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Could the end of Orzammar be? The public has a right to know.
What's a human doing? Oh. Must be the Grey Warden we heard about.
Let's go talk to this Lord Harrowmont.
Welcome to Lord Harrowmont's estate.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from this Prince Balin.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience? I suppose not everyone can face death as undaunted as an Antivan, it's true.
Then you agree to fight in Harrowmont's name.
I did not
Balin
say that.
would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
Lady Dace.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
News of the hour. Mine is an honorable task, and I shall drown out anyone
This
who
is the
claims
royal
otherwise.
palace, then. What treasures could lie within?
Chamber of the Assembly, the Royal Palace. That's shape right.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony.
Damn.
My mother's family believes they were descended
No idea what
from
that is,
Joanna
but it sounds
Orton,
important.
who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days.
Yeah, and all
Yes,
dying.
if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking, it's almost too much to hope.
I don't know if I want to help you. You seem like kind of a jerk.
I'm sorry, you'll have to bother someone else with your questions.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzammar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves.
Holy shit.
We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems.
Golems?
And we lost our
Wait, this one?
territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn. They were once our highways beneath the mountains. Now the darkspawn claim them and few venture there, except your order, who enter the deep roads when they retire, so they can die slaughtering as many darkspawn as possible. The Paragon Caridon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle. But Caridin's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more. Yes. We have only a few dozen left in Orzammar, and I do not recognize this one. Where did you find it? Every golem is precious to us. We'd pay a good sum for a new find.
I'd sooner jump into a pit of lava.
Unfortunate. Was there anything else? I must tell the rest of the Shaperate about this discovery. At the other side of the old empire, during the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive.
Damn.
Tal-Sharrak is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us. I will settle your mind if I can, Warden. According to our legends, 7 brothers founded our empire.
Oh, that's what that other guy was talking
about.
about.
The youngest, Bloadlik, was the wisest and was chosen king. His children formed the noble caste. The eldest, Giachet, trained his sons to defend their king. They became the warrior caste. Shatgyar founded the artisans. Orzatyar forged our first swords. It was Orzammar who dug the mines that became our city's foundations. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading houses, but Noct was wounded in battle. On his recovery, he swore to serve his brother's sons. The casteless descend from criminals and those repudiated by their own families, or who chose to go to the surface and live by human laws. They have no ancestors to guide them and no families to claim them. They should not have been born.
Jesus.
Their parents defied their shame and brought cursed children into the world. It's better they die young. Their births are not recorded in the memories. In Orzammar, they do not exist. Is there something more pleasant you wish to discuss? Please, speak your mind. Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Well, what's his face with the Chancery's gonna be happy. You are allowed to open. Or at least have a prayer meeting. Without getting run over by the guards. Hello?
It shall be done. I shall do it.
Okay, let me go tell him real quick that he is welcome to hold a prayer meeting.
I suppose that building the city in the midst of a pool of molten rock saves invaders the trouble of burning it.
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Haramon is the voice. News of the hour. Support Lord Balin at your peril.
Do. Oh, come on, get up there. Brother Burkle.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Welcome. Still have to go find Balin's people. Not that I'd vote for him. I remember him from the Dwarven storyline. He's an asshole. Major douchebag. Like Captain Douchebag. Lieutenant Moron. Okay, I'll stop.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a...
News of the hour. 2 more clans endorse Lord Balin at the...
Let's check out the Royal Palace. Maybe this is where Balin is.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
What the hell?
We must not exhaust our supplies. As you say. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Away with you! By the Maker! That's it. Prepare to be crushed.
The hell was that about?
What's going on? By the ancestors.
Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things. Thanks again, Warden.
Welcome.
As you say.
That was fucking bonkers. Nah. Oh. Oh crap. Oh.
Killing yourself would have more dignity now. As you say, shit.
It has begun.
Come on, seriously, he's immune to all of this?
It has begun. Come, let us end this. Blast.
Uh-oh.
Idiot. Flashing time. Now we do battle. It shall be done. Quickly, we must fight. Come, let us end this. It has begun. Back.
Oh, come on.
I need help. Down you go.
I would have liked to get back at the one who...
God, I hate that thing.
It shall be done.
That's all I was trying to look at. Jeez.
Very well.
And there's no way to go into Prince Balin's shores. The hell was that noise? So I can't even talk to Balin. So I might have to fight for Lord Harrowmont.
As you say.
Warden, it is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrowmont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests. You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Balin can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper. That hurts worst of all. That Harrowmont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be. Would you be willing to prove that? Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes. That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
Yeah.
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies. They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Harrowmont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion. I guess I can't expect you surfacers to understand the importance of family in Orzammar. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it? Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
This
Assembly
It's
is in
begun.
session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions. Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else. This is their world, and it ended when Endron died. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harriman, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin for Endon, Harriman's man, can be found at the Harriman estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the Assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Well, who do you side with?
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harriman cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture. Do not tarry. Proving starts this afternoon.
I'll let you know, I'll let you know. Oh, that's the end. I'm gonna go down to the Dust Town real quick. I might vote for Lord Harriman just because this guy didn't really threaten me. Not a good way to get help.
Lord Balin suspected of personally defacing statues of the Paragon.
I shall do it.
Where's more
Shall
chantry?
be done.
Hey, he opened it up.
Welcome to what will soon be Orzammar's first chantry. The chant of light will reach all corners of the world. We will never forget who made this possible. May her memory live forever.
Huh?
shall...
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money. Why don't you take a look?
Do. Ooh, lyrium dust. So a bald guy stole this, huh? Bald guy, bald guy. I don't see a bald guy. Huh. Bald guy with a brand on his forehead.
So hungry.
That Jarvie is a dangerous one.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, I mean this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
He's dead. Someone in the proving grounds?
I'm curious. Will the Painted Elf answer a question?
Why not? I appear to have all day.
The Painted Elf attacked the Grey Warden, and yet it still lives. Had the decision been mine, its skull would be pulp right now.
Oh, I don't know. Could you destroy something as pretty as I am?
Easily. I fail to see how any measure of attractiveness would make one difficult to crush.
Perhaps you do not know how to look then. Take a long look at our Grey Warden, my good friend. Right there, we have an object worthy of worship, no? One would have to be blind not to realize how very pretty we all are and how important that is to preserve.
Perhaps there are definitions of blind I have yet to understand.
The hell? Some of these conversations aren't making any sense.
Wouldn't it be great if Balin fought Harrowmont?
Must the provings be so violent?
Balin's definitely fielding the stronger team.
Like he's in the Legion of the Dead.
They say Darvianic Volna killed his own brother, then went free by winning a proving.
We're opening the roster in a few hours.
Greetings.
We are at your service.
This is so exciting.
Can you believe how many families are supporting Balin?
Must be one of the fighters that stole the tome. Or bought the tome.
It shall be done.
I've thought about your predicament, my friend.
It has thought of a way to lure birds out of the sky.
I mean, your situation. Being made of stone and such, I imagine it must be terrible for you to see others together, you know?
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Standing next to one another.
I speak of love, my sturdy friend, and the act of love. Surely this must bring you discomfort, knowing you can never partake in such pleasures.
That is disgusting. It was bad enough that I had to suffer the occasional pair of villagers lying in my shade, but the idea of partaking...
You are stoic, my friend, and brave. You do us a great honor by suffering in silence.
I was not suffering, silently or otherwise, until now.
I understand.
I shall do it.
Alright, I think I'm gonna support Lord Haramont.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, undoubtedly to offer assistance to Lord Haramont.
How'd you know? How does he know before I knew?
A new offensive is required against the Darkspawn, says Lord Balin.
Oh. Maybe he's back in this place.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Haramont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes. Provings are how our ancestors show their judgment, pitting body against body in a ring of scared stone. Everyone in Orzammar
Sacred.
accepts that.
Scared?
The usual. A couple of Idukans, some Gavorns. He has many men lined up, but not all of them are top-ranking. Bjotn Idukan and Wojciech Ivo are his best. They're both unpredictable, and some of the best fighters Orzammar has seen. I served under General Haramont for 3 years. Under his command, every dwarven life is important. He would not waste even a single soldier. He's the king Orzammar needs, especially in a blight. Balin would call any fight a victory so long as he remains standing. Balin is hosting a proving tournament. If you can enter as Haramont's champion, you would prove... Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the proving master and tell him you're entering Lord Haramont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Alright, here we go. This is gonna be rough.
2 years tomorrow.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing the protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Get out of here. This is private business. Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carter's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen. Whoa, whoa! All right. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Yeah, why don't you get out of here?
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin. A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable. Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about. Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss? I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
Well, let's take a look. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yes, I'll take all 3 of those. All 4 of those. That, and all 3 of these. And all 3 of these. Beep, beep. There we go.
I shall do it.
29 lesser health bonuses, that's much better. Okay. let's see. Anything else changed from me going up there? Maybe I can enter back here now? No, doesn't look like it. I want to find out more about this Javria.
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. You make it to the tower yet? Pleasure working with you.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? You need old Nadezhda to play tour guide? I'll just stay out of your way then.
As you like.
There's nothing in there. Yeah, so whatever it is, it's got to be something to do with that. Javria's got to be in there. So I can ask around about her, but no one seems to want to talk. She might have that much influence.
You seem to have quite a disdainful attitude towards elves, my Kunari friend.
Don't take it personally, Elf. I have a disdainful attitude towards everyone.
That's the truth.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Why, I'm Basil Harrimont, but you know that. Why else would you... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything. So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind. Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other. She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but I love her. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband. There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here. They have letters love letters Revelka wrote me, if they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel. You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter Miaja has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Haremont again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
More enemies ahead.
Ow, 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 ow. Damn.
I hope I don't get now we do battle. No quarter shall be given. Ha! Time to dance. It shall be done. Nice swing. Away with you! I shall do it.
Ah.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now. I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make their own decisions. Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Don't take it personally. Hanashan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor. I am Ferinden. I serve as Hanashan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hanashan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans. Your bravado is meaningless. When a Silent Sister fights, she doesn't do it with words. If you would back up your claims, enter the proving. The ancestors will show who they think is worthy.
Well, fine, I'll do that.
You looking at something? Get out of here!
Why?
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
We must not exhaust our supplies. Get off! Very well.
Such fun!
We must gain the advantage!
No mercy.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
Finally, we get to the good part. I still remember my first battle. I hope I don't get blood all over him again.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my god, when's the last time I saved? Oh, shit. The fuck was I doing here? Was this before? I think this is before I entered the arena. Shit.
So tell me, Shale, if you had the opportunity to become Flash, would you take it?
It does seem rather preoccupied with this topic.
Humor me.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Look, I already told the Proving Master. If you weren't looking for... So I take it you weren't sent here. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. Do you know what that's like? Her husband would cast her aside and... But you...
Ba-ba-ba.
Blast! You better cry! She's begun.
Man, they are very resistant to shit.
This deal was up, unless you want to make a few coins. Yet, I'm...
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of this... The woman who joined her order. As you might imagine, she requires my services and...
You looking at something? Get out of here!
Get out of here. Let's try this fight again.
It's a rare opportunity to fight against. They're a hungry bunch who employ...
Enemies are... Approaching.
Right.
It's begun. Don't give them the
Jeez. We win.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here.
12 silver, that's it? Like, all my guys died? That sucks.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. Was. Name's Guidon. I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source, Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly? I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, Maybe I will at that.
Nice. Go get him.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
This area is off limits. Combatants only. Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story. I bet you would.
Just tell Basil Harriman to fight.
Then you'll see them. On the front page of a broadsheet.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for. You are quickly overstepping your welcome. You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
This won't take long.
Did I get it? I don't think I got it.
Easily done.
Guards, remove this intruder.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
On it. As you like.
Damn it.
On it. Now this I can do.
Well, now what am I supposed to do? Maybe I can just talk to her again? I doubt it, though. Oh, maybe I can.
You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything. If you want me to register...
Yeah, but I can't do it, so...
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today? Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king.
Well, I don't really have a choice.
Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? We'll just call you Grey Warden, seeing as those human names are a real burr to pronounce. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? Looks like Suwern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory
There we go.
fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suwern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Haramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
I should do it.
Easy enough.
Won the day.
The winner is the Grey Warden!
Yeah, was there ever any doubts?
That was an exciting start, Warden. Suwern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Next, you're up against Miaja and Lukjan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person.
How was
They're
that
warrior
fair?
caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukjan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin? Watch yourself. This crowd will only wait so long.
Congratulations, my cousin will be proud.
May the ancestors favor both our fights.
Huh? What's this guy?
What are you doing? Get over to the ring or they're never gonna start the fights. Do I know anything? Let me tell you, Selraka. If Varric doesn't know it, it didn't happen in this ring. You want anyone in particular? That half-wit picked up a sword at 12 and beat his own moron of a father. Since then, every woman in the warrior caste swoons for him. They have a nice act going. Miaja runs up front with that big hammer, and everyone's heard it's got lyrium vein through it. Then Luke John goes all quiet-like and dirks you in the back. They always get a good response from the crowd. People love the whole martyr cut out your own tongue to please the ancient paragon thing. And they can back it up. Mean fighters, the lot of them. No difference one to the next, though. They dress alike, look alike. Gets a little dull eventually. Now there's a showman. Never does the same thing twice. They say he commissions a new weapon after every proving. I've seen him take out staves with daggers, axes with shields, and mace shield plate combos with double axes. People bet on how he wins, not if. Ooh, Pioten's a monster. He's like a rock slide, a force of nature. Blink and bam, you're dead. And if he's fighting with his team, you'd better watch out. Last time they fought, the entire front row got showered in blood.
Jeez.
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean. Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior. Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it. I'm telling you, Pioten will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Okay. Thanks for the vote of confidence there. Don't really appreciate it.
I've been sick for days. You should have seen me last week.
You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
I was thinking I might try to petrify one and just destroy the other.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory. Go down to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste's twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukejan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay. Let's do this.
Very well. It's begun. Careful! Blast! Very well.
And she's dead.
It's a fine thing we've done.
It's a fine thing I've done.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter, and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin? Watch yourself. This crowd will only wait so long. Good, you're back. Are you... The crowd is eager to see another victory. Go down... This is a glory proving, fought Paramount's champion has held the field so far. But how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proved her worth to Paragon Astith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue.
I can do that.
And to our
I just don't want
Prince
to.
Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight! The winner is the Grey Warden! Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin?
Just give me a bit.
Watch yourself. Good. The crowd is eager to go. This is the glory. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodlik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none. Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin?
Wait, where's my partner?
Grey Warden, choose
Oh, okay.
your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valans.
Your trust humbles me.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
No quarter shall be given. There is no glory in bloodshed. I shall do it.
Easy enough.
The winner is the Grey Warden. Wojek Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Paramount picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent? This is the championship round. A full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test?
Yeah.
Come back when you've picked your team.
How hurt is everybody? Oh, everyone's okay now. That's good news. That's a good thing.
Good. The crowd is eager to see another go down. This is a... Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Naidukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrimont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Idukan.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Okay.
Very well. By the Maker!
Don't get blood all over me again.
Shall we die?
This Watch out! Shall we compete for points?
Oh man, it hit him.
Yes, run. Time for a little bloodletting, I see. No mercy.
No quarter shall be given.
Get up,
The
Stan.
winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont. Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
You showed him. The ancestor Heremont today. When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
Not bad for the surface.
Ancestors watch over your path.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Congratulations, my cousin will be proud.
That was an excellent showing. We were honored by your participation.
That was a good fight. Miaja learned a lot from you.
So did Luke John.
That was a good fight.
Your victory means nothing. The Assembly knows better than to base its vote on one proof.
I've been sick for days. You should have seen me last week.
I can't believe it! The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your feet down.
You seem to have quite a disdainful attitude towards elves, my Kunari friend.
Don't take it personally, Elf. I have a disdainful attitude towards everyone.
Once again, still true.
It shall be done.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is here.
News of the hour! 3 more clans in North Lord Heremont has the true voice of Morgoth.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respects to the rightful king, Prince Balin.
It is begun.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark cloud.
No problem.
Lord Haramont is a weak man, and he will be a weak.
Lord Haramont is the voice of tradition.
What? Where's the guy? Huh. Must be at the assembly.
As you say.
Lord Haramont, said to have kicked Castless in the street. Does he respect none beneath his...
I shall do it.
You're awfully bold, walking right up to me after coming out against Prince Balin and the Proving. You do know who I am. I'm Vartag Gavorn, the prince's chief advisor. Hope you keep that sense of humor when the assembly votes Haramont out on his ear.
Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? At this point, there's stone for stone. I wouldn't put any coin on the outcome. It's still up in the air, though. One big surprise, and it could go either way. Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked. Only members of the noblest houses are eligible. As steward, I am a non-voting member. I'm not permitted to voice opinions about... I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss. I only... Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked. Not until something...
Well, where the hell is, what's his face? Oh, that's right, he's at Tapster's. Damn. Walked right past that place. Forgot about that. Shit.
Lord Haramont is a weak man, and he will be a weak...
Lord Balin is a bad man. Yes, very bad. It shall be done.
That's what they're shouting now. He's a bad person.
Trosvala, champion. I hear your performance in the Proving was nothing short of amazing. I thank you for whatever you said to Guidon. He fought like a Berescarn and showed many Deshers the strength of House Haramont's support. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Haramont will see you now. His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
Let's go.
His lordship appreciates your support.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Haramont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. Then it is truly refreshing to talk with you. Even had you not aided me, I would be honor-bound to present your treaty to the Assembly. But I'm afraid with no king, they will not act. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
Yes.
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
You got it.
His lordship appreciates your support.
Back down to Dust Town.
More enemies ahead.
Oh shit.
Will not allow it. Now we do battle.
I still remember my first battle.
Watch out!
Damn you! Shall be done. Feel that?
Damn.
I shall do it.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty. Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Shall be.
Well, look what we have here. Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
More enemies ahead. Now we do back.
Don't kill me! Sonny ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now? Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person. How do they say it? The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
No problem.
It shall be done. Very well.
Oh, jeez. Oh boy, a cavern.
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Let's start with this.
Now the fun part. This really gets the blood pumping.
As you say. It is begun. Very well. I shall do.
Oh, that was easy.
It shall be done. Shall be done.
Oh shit!
A little bloodletting, I see.
I shall do it. I shall do it.
Lord, the fools say!
Enough!
It is
Our skill has won the day.
It's a damn Kunari.
As you say.
That was no freaking dwarf.
Blast! Shall we compete for points? Face hunt has begun. Shall be done. Yes. Run in fear. Prepare to run. I shall do it. As you say. I will not fail. Perhaps I could have a try at that. More enemies ahead. It shall be done. Very well. Shall we compete for points, you say? Time for a little bloodletting, I see. Watch out! Get off! I shall do it. I still remember my first battle. Shall be done.
Damn.
Very well. I shall do it.
Cool.
Very well.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, mage.
As you say.
Strange. Whoa! Oh my god, that is a bunch of them.
More enemies ahead.
Let's end this quickly.
Come,
No
let us end
mercy.
this. As you say.
Would you use a health poultice? Oh my god.
No quarter shall be given. Very well.
I still remember my first battle.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly. As you say. Very well. As you say. I shall do it. It is begun.
Yep, saw that one coming. And this one.
So be it.
Oh man, who'd have thought this hideout was so freaking massive?
It shall be done. Enemies approaching. As you say. As you say. As you say. I shall do it. I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done.
Damn. Seriously? Nothing down here? What the hell were they all protecting then?
Very well. Very well. Sweet. Very well. It shall be done.
Ooh. Strength, constitution. Ooh. Activate pulverizing blows. Now he's got a few other moves. Cool. I didn't know I could actually do that. Last time I checked the defaults, they were like really crappy, so... Oh, I'm so stupid. That hurt really bad, actually. Holy shit.
Please, stranger. Let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, stranger. Let me out. Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
Well, get out of here, you crazy kid. Oh. Hopefully he doesn't come back and kill me. Ow.
Shall be done.
Whoop. Game crash. Thank God I just saved it. Actually, it's probably my sign to stop for tonight.